The third property of waves that it changes its direction with it faces and changes the media which is passing. This phenomena is called the refraction. Refraction means that the wave changes direction and velocity when it changes the media which is passing. As you can watch here, we have now changed the media that the water is passing. We put this small piece of perspex here and we let the water pass over this small piece of perspex. Now the water on the other side is not facing any change in the media which is traveling through. Now we have here, when the wave is traveling from this space to this place, it faces this shallow water. What happens inside this place? When it reaches this place, it faces shallow water, more friction, low velocity, and what about the frequency? The frequency, it is the only property which will not change for this wave. The velocity will change, the wavelength will change, and the direction also. As you can watch here, the direction of the straight waves has been changed when it passes over this small piece of perspex. When it passes over this, it faces more friction, and the wavelength has been decreased. It decreases the wavelength, and also the velocity of the wave is decreased here. But here still the same frequency, same velocity, and same wavelength. But here wavelength is smaller, and the velocity and the speed of this wave is decreased. Okay, what about the direction? Can you watch the direction? You have to be careful that the direction has been changed and the waves has been bended, as it is well seen from this screen. Okay, this is all for the properties of the waves. It is clear using this reflectant. Finally, I have to show you something which is very important about the laws of waves. What will happen if we increase the frequency? And what will happen to the speed of waves, and what will happen to the wavelength? What do you expect? Think about this. When we increase the velocity, the frequency, we didn't change the medium, so nothing will happen to the velocity and speed of waves. So what will happen? Because it is directly proportional between the inversely proportional between the frequency and the wavelengths. So when I increase the frequency, it is important to notice that the wavelength will decrease. Now I increase from my frequency generator. I'll increase now the frequency. See what happens to the wavelength. What happens to the wavelength? Again, increasing. Can you see that the wavelength, it is the distance between two successive waves has been decreased. Now, small frequency, smaller, smaller, smaller. Can you watch now what happens to the distance between two successive waves? smaller frequency, smaller, smaller, smaller. More frequency. More frequency means that we are decreasing the wavelength. More frequency. Okay? This is all for the properties of the waves. Thank you.